Hi there and welcome again to my YouTube channel. We are living in a moment where, luckily, audio technology is more inexpensive every day, especially if we talk about digital consoles. We have small format digital consoles for very little money and good quality. Obviously, you cannot compare them against brands like Digico or Avid, but maybe these inexpensive brands can compromise other ones like Soundcraft or Yamaha, for example. Dave Rath, that in case you don't know him, is one of the best sound designers and audio engineers nowadays, made some time ago a YouTube video showing that a Behringer X32 is quieter than a Yamaha QL1. In papers it isn't, but if you filter the noise between 20 Hz and 20K, which is the human hearing range, we can see that the X32 is quieter, and for a fraction of the price. I put the link in the description below. Let's talk about the X32. It's a console that I'm using almost every day. I have been touring with it for about 5 years with an important theatre company without any issue. I am not going to compare it against a Digico or a Yamaha PM7 because it would be ridiculous. But I definitely can tell you that this console is better than some Soundcraft or Allen & Heath ones, and it's cheaper. Even with that in mind, there is some people complaining about its preamps and converters. Here in the studio, down here, I've got a X32 rack that I'm using now mainly for the P16 personal monitoring system. Using the console allows me to make a mix for a musician and send it to a pair of channels just in case he doesn't manage the P16. I have also an expansion card to record every channel into SD cards and a Midas DL16 in the live room. I'm using this DL16 now to connect its ADAT outputs to the P16 system. Why I bought the DL16 instead of the Behringer S16? Well, if you have used the Midas M32, you know that the software and functionality is exactly the same, but with better faders, converters and preamps. So, buying a DL16 is a way to improve the audio quality of a X32. It's not a huge difference, but you can notice, and now we are going to see how much. We are going to try the difference of the X32 preamp and converter and the ones in the DL16. For that, I'm going to use a test tone generator built in this Sony Ball DI, and then with an acoustic guitar mic'd with two Lewitt LCT 040 match that are matched pair, so there is no difference between them. Same gain with both preamps. Let's see the configuration of the X32. First channel, X32. 0 dBs on the preamp. Second channel, DL16, also 0 dBs. Let's start with the test tone. Here we have both signals, X32 and DL16. Let's listen to them. At first sight, there is no difference. Let's zoom in. You can see a little bit of time difference. The DL16 is a little bit late, but no gain difference. Now let's go with the acoustic guitar. Here's the configuration of the preamps. X32 preamp, channel 1, channel 2, same gain. Here we have the recording. Let's listen. Okay, there's a difference now. The signal is a little higher on the DL16, so let's try to gain stage a little bit. Let's listen now. Okay, for me that's clear. The DL16 has more gain and more clarity. What do you think? It's not a huge difference, but when you sum a lot of channels, I think it would be important. With minimum gains, the difference is almost unappreciable, but if we push the preamps more, the difference is going to be huge. I have tried it in some theater plays, and yeah, you can listen more air in the mix. I had the opportunity to try my X32 with a Midas DL231 stage box, which is in the highest quality product range of Midas, and the difference is even more noticeable. So, if you have an X32 and you want to improve the audio quality of your sound without breaking the bank, a good option is to buy a Midas DL stage box. Have you tried it? Please leave some comments below and hit the like button. See you in my next video. Bye!